Uh-oh. That kind of felt weird. We did get the job on this Honda CRV. After we finished the diagnosis, the customer told me, Dio, go ahead and fix the vehicle. Whatever it needs, go ahead and do it. Now, we are fixing the coolant leak that we had under the intake manifold close to the starter. I'm gonna show you what we had to do to get to the thermostat housing. So over here, so this is a 2-section intake manifold. So we had to remove the intake manifold. This is the starter right here. Okay, hope you can see it. This over here is the thermostat housing. And there is the tube over here. That tube is what was leaking. Okay, so we literally had to break it. And I'm gonna show you where it's at. Here it is. So these are the parts that came out of this CRV. And here's the tube that was leaking. See right here?
So rusty.
Yeah, it was completely rusty, completely corroded. Okay, now we are also changing the catalytic converter. I'm gonna show you the old cat. It's over here. Now, we did all of this off camera. We didn't want to film the process of removing the catalytic converter and the thermostat because first, all the bolts were really rusty. It took us a while. We have to heat the bolt. And yeah, I know some of you would love to see that, but you know, we were also busy. There was a lot going on, a lot of noise in the shop. So we chose not to film, but in the future, we'll be bringing you projects like this. So I'm gonna show you the old cat. Here it is. Actually, I hope you can hear it.
Oh, broken.
Yeah, something is in it.
You see it now?
I mean, right here.
Get the light.
Let's see if you can see it here. See that?
Doesn't look cracked.
No, it doesn't look cracked. But I can hear something dancing in here. Look. Look at what's coming out of it.
Yeah.
You see? Come look over here. Look at all this powder. Yeah, the substrates in this cat are completely.
I wonder if you can have a chunk fall out of there.
Look. Oh, look at that. See what's coming out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Confetti.
Yeah, so this is the restriction.
Wow.
Look at this crap. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the bad cat. Okay, we're also changing the sensor. Okay, I told the customer, especially the first sensor, the threads were coming out with it, so we're putting new sensors on it. Okay, here are the sensors. We're changing the catalytic converter sensors, and here's the brand new one. See how there's no noise on this one? Yeah, so we're gonna install this off camera. I'm gonna lift up the vehicle so I can show you how everything looks underneath. Let's lift this up. We're gonna put a new cat in it, new thermostat housing and the tube that was leaking, and after that, this should be fixed. And then when we put it back together, we're gonna look at our fuel trim numbers again to see how they look, and then we should be good to go. All right, so let's look down here. So as you can see, catalytic converter goes over here, and then it goes up there.
Oh, I see.
You see it? Yeah. That's where the catalytic converter goes. And then up here, we got everything. So we got the thermostat housing bolts undone. These two over here on the bottom already came out. The one up top is completely stripped because it's completely rusted out. So we're gonna have to use a bolt extractor to remove that. And most bolts down here were completely rusted out. So that's what I'm gonna do off camera. I'm going to change the tube. I'm going to change the thermostat housing. I'm going to install the new catalytic converter that I showed you. After I put everything back together, I'll bring you guys back up. I know many of you would say, Dio, why aren't you showing us how to do this? I would love to show you guys that, but you know, we're also short-staffed right now. We need another tech. If you're a technician that's looking for a job, if you are an A-level tech or B-level tech, and you live here in Maryland, reach out to us, send us an email, you know, go online and fill out a job application. We would give you a job. We're looking for someone who is competent, who loves what they do, who can work as a team member, and who also wants to make a great living, because you can make a great living here, and we love having fun. We love working with one another. So you have to make sure you can be a team player. If you can be a team player, come and apply for a job over here. We're looking for a mechanic. So this is why some jobs I'm not filming, because I gotta go through this and then move on to the next one. And all of that is sometimes is thanks to you, because you are bringing your vehicles to us. You're keeping us busy. Some of you are driving for hours to come over here. You're recommending your friends to come here. So I can't thank you guys enough. So once I put this back together, I'll bring you guys back up. We are back on this Honda CRV. We replaced the catalytic converter. We replaced the thermostat housing and the metal tube that goes on top of the thermostat housing. It was pretty painful. A lot of the bolts were really rusted out, but we got everything changed. I'm gonna pop the hood so we can show you how we cleaned the hood. I mean, how we cleaned the, not the hood, the engine bay. And then we're gonna take this on a test drive. Remember before, okay, as you can see, the engine bay is clean. Okay, we put new gaskets and everything, so that's just all the stuff on the new converter burning off. Okay, so we're good to go. So now, let's go in the vehicle. Remember before, we couldn't drive this van. Not the van, I'm thinking about a Sprinter van. Remember before, we couldn't drive this car. I meant the car, not the van. I work on so many vans. I hope you guys can tell. I have one behind me here. So before, we could literally walk faster than this car, okay? So the maximum speed we were able to go on this one was about 20 miles an hour. So new converter. Now let's take it on a test drive to see if we're gonna have some power now. All right, so we're gonna take this on a test drive. I'm going to go to our scan tool. Now, we did disconnect the battery at some point when we were doing the work, so we shouldn't have any codes in the engine computer. I'm gonna go inside the engine computer. We shouldn't have any codes, as you can see, because the battery was disconnected. Actually, let me go to the generic side. It's gonna be better if we look at the data from the generic side of the scan tool, because I want to watch my fuel trim numbers and my O2 sensor data PIDs. If everything looks good, we should be good to go. Let's see. We shouldn't have any codes in the engine computer. No codes present, so that's good. Let's go to data. Sometimes looking at data PIDs from the generic side tends to be a lot easier. So I'm gonna customize this list. Let's grab all my fuel sensor data PIDs, short-term and long-term fuel trim, O2 sensor data PIDs, engine temp, okay, that's pretty much it. Let's start the engine. Okay, so as you can hear, the engine is running. We are in open loop. First of all, the way it sounds when I rev it sounds very different. Can you tell the difference, Matt?
Oh yeah.
So we went into closed loop. Before, it was stuck on, I think it was open loop fault, I believe it was. Man, it sounds like a CRV now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is fixed. Just based on how it sounds, I can tell that it's fixed. All right, so Actually, I hear the brakes kind of grinding a little bit because it's been sitting for a while. Oh yeah, I'm just lightly touching on the accelerator pedal. I can tell. Actually, let me add the accelerator pedal pid over here. So I'm gonna graph my fuel trim data pids. Now we still have the TPMS light on the dash, but that's probably because one of the tire pressure sensors is defective. So right now, our total trim, we have minus 1.4 on the long term, and then we have minus 13.1 on the short term. Okay, so this is not too bad. So Matt, get your seatbelt on, buddy.
This thing is working really well.
Good.
Look at that.
If you had just listened to me. Guys, we just got this new mount. I wish we could show it to you guys. We have this new mount that we actually can now mount on the windshield. So it makes getting these angles a lot easier. And I saw it on a commercial a while back. And I told this to Matt. And actually, at that time, Kyler even was here. So I told both of you, I said, guys, I saw this adapter that you put the camera on the windshield, and it looked so nice and so easy. Since these guys like working hard, not smart, they said, okay, no, we don't need it. We just like holding the camera. Uh-oh. That kind of felt weird.
The VVT solenoid. I know exactly. That's exactly what that is. You remember the orange one? It did the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the VVT solenoid. I know it. Guarantee you that's what that is.
Now, what code do we have?
Probably a VVT code.
Cameraman Matt is getting good.
That's the exact same, even the same rhythm.
The same rhythm that the other one, yeah. I mean, check engine light came on. Let me see, what code do we have here now? Let me back out. Trouble code. Yep, that's it.
Is that the
Yeah,
VVT?
you're right, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. P0646, A rocker arm actuator system performance / stack of bank 1. Yep.
And is this a new one or an old one?
So there's one over here.
That looks new.
Yeah, this doesn't look old. I mean, we can put this one on and see what happens, because this one doesn't, it looks new. But this one is probably aftermarket. You know what I mean? I need to call the customer and ask him some questions about this.
Weird gap in there. You see that?
Yeah. Well, we fixed one problem. Now there's another. Remember before we had I forgot what the code was. It was something about the idle. I think idle
too high.
Idle high or something, right? Yeah. Now we have another code.
I knew it was the VVT solenoid.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. You
Back
remember it?
to the old shop days.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably include that part in the
Yeah,
video where it's going.
Yeah, you can. Well, code P2646. It says rocker arm oil control system A bank 1 stack off. Oh, whoa. What the heck is that? You can't even drive this thing. Whoa. Matt is paying attention. That's good. Yeah, that VVT, that block needs to be changed. Oh yeah.
Sounds like a train.
Yeah. So we fixed the coolant leak. We fixed the restriction in the exhaust. I mean, we might just, I mean, since we have this, we might just put this on and see what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had this over here.
It looks like it was installed already.
Yeah.
So I wonder
Because-
if he took it off and it wasn't working.
Yeah, I wonder if he put this one on and then it didn't work because, you know, he also had a clogged catalytic converter and then he probably put the old one back on. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we're filming all of this because sometimes when you tell customers that diagnosing cars, you know, you can fix one problem and then another one comes up. So because I'm sure that issue was still there, but since the exhaust was clogged, you know, so that solenoid couldn't really operate because of the restriction in the cat. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna throw this one on. I believe this is not an OEM one. I believe it's aftermarket.
That's not oil too. Oh, I guess that's from the.
Yeah, but I want to throw this one on. So we are back at the shop. Again, let me go back and look at the code. Yeah, so this is the code that came back. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys the check engine light that came back on the dash. The VSA light is on too. I'm gonna show you guys the lights on the dash, and then we'll go under the hood and install this block. As you can see, check engine light is on the dash. When I rev it, yeah, it revs funny. All right, so now let's go under the hood. All right, we're here under the hood. The engine is hot. I'm gonna have to let it cool down for a little bit before I remove that block back there. And I hope those bolts don't break on us. Matt, remember the last one we did? The bolts broke on us. So, all right. I mean, it's almost the end of the day. We might have to let it cool overnight and then we'll change that VVT block tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave the vehicle in the shop. I'll bring you guys back up in the morning so we can replace that block once the engine is cold.
Yeah guys, so we're gonna change this VVT block on this Honda CRV. So this is the new one. So we're gonna just take off the old one and keep it moving from there. Just need to change it 10 bolts. So it's back under here. One more. Gently just undo them. And then once again, do them, you just take it out and replace it. As we're behind the engine on the cylinder head. Just gently take them out. Just use my speed hanger, my thumb ratchet to undo the bolt real quick. You can use a speed hanger, speed gun, make it easier. So all I'm doing is gently take it out. Now I'm gonna disconnect the harness, squeeze the tabs, my hand's in the way, squeeze the tab, there we go. This is the gasket. Then we reuse this gasket into the new one. Yes sir, so this is the gasket. So just gently, this is a filter right here, basically just a strainer to filter the oil right to the VVT solenoid, so it don't damage anything. So we're gonna install the gasket. I don't know why this didn't want to come a new one. In here. Make sure it's seated properly. And the bolts basically are the same length. The bolts are the same length. They're gonna go in here. Oh, it's missing a bolt.
Can't use the old ones.
You need one more.
Oh.
It's supposed to be 3. I'm gonna look finding a bolt and bring you guys back up. It's broken in there. Can you see cameraman Matt? Surface. Let me wipe off the surface, make sure it's right. Clean the surface. Shop rag and clean the surface. Now we're gonna go back to this one, just put in one bolt for now. My hands is in the way. Face it to the car. it's a little bit tedious when you're working blind. All right, I'm just gonna bring you guys back up once I have it lined up properly and I torque it down, all right? So now I'm gonna run in the bolt, threads in the bolt all the way, then I'm gonna torque it down. I'm connect the harness, all right? So it's a little bit tedious to work blind, as the cameraman can see. Can you see my hand? Can you see? I'm trying to get my hand out of the way. Oh yeah, it's some kind of great something. Can you see back here?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I'm just gently doing my hands running, smug the bolts them down. My hand's gonna be in the way this way. Go faster. Doing the torque, the hand speed angle, not the gun. I'm gonna torque it down to 10 Newton meters. Jeez. This a fly keep bothering me. Get out of here, fly. Get out of here. It's not easy to be in camera. This fly just keeps set on me. I don't like him. I don't like him. Now we're gonna smug it down, guys, to 10 Newton meters, and then we keep moving from there. With my glasses, I don't need it no more. I'll just use it to see the pine prints, okay? Still got 20/20 vision. Oh, come on, fly. I don't like touching on me. I need to get my lights back here, you guys can see. Yeah, I like it when like this. It's easier. This bring back memories back when I used to do a whole lot of hand tool with small bolts on motorcycle. That's there. Now we so fancy. Back home we got ear gun, but not a battery gun. We got battery and ear gun. So we get lazy sometimes. Cameraman Matt don't understand those things. You taking the engine apart, use mostly hand tool, then you use the ear gun to do the bigger bolts. You want to feel the bolts when you tighten them, when you're torquing them down. But we get fancy now. So now we're gonna hook up the harness, reconnect the harness over here. Now we're gonna make sure the harness is plugged up. Tug back on them so it's connected. All right, so that part is done. And we got one more test to do. We're gonna check the exhaust. All right, so we're gonna remove the O2 sensor and bring you guys back up. Better, so now we're gonna remove this O2 sensor. We can use a fancy tool, but we can use a 22 wrench. All right, just remove it. It's well in. Just remove it right here. And once you move it, we're gonna tap it in. It's coming out now. Just leave it to the side. We'll tap in an adapter piece of it in here. So we're gonna check the pressure coming out of here. So now I'm gonna thread in the adapter for testing the pressure for the exhaust. So I'm gonna do this basically running, I'm putting an O2 sensor basically in a sense. So now we're gonna put in this adapter tool to check the back pressure on the exhaust. So basically I'm removing the O2 sensor and then install this tool to check with a gauge here to check the pressure on the exhaust. So this basically I'm running it down, smug it down. Easy does it, just easy does it. I guess cameraman Matt will be the tester today. I'll just gas it up. Yeah, so now, this is how my setup is here. I'm gonna go in the car and cameraman Matt gonna be the tester today. He's gonna see what's going on, tell you guys what's going on. So I'm gonna climb in the car. Wish me well, I'm gonna climb up Mount Everest and see how it goes. If I still remember how to climb. Back home in Jamaica, raising goats and going to the hills.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna start it up. All right. Ready now?
Going up to like 4 psi.
4 psi?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's too much. So I'm gonna start again.
Yeah.
It smells. It's have that stinking scent.
What do you say?
It have that rotten egg smell. It has that rotten egg smell.
Yeah.
I turn it off. I can't stand that smell. No, this sounds no.
Something not right?
Nope. So right here, it sounds heavy. It's old. You can't hear that ting 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 you should hear. You should have heavy. Listen to this one. This is a drum. Boom 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 ting 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 ting. And this one is boom boom one drop. One drop. Boom. One. You can't see anything, right?
No.
So then we gotta take stuff apart. I got a thermal infrablue or thermal imager. We can see inside of this. I need to see inside of the camera.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up in the air. Then I gotta climb back up in there. So I'm not gonna speculate, but because of the old cat was falling apart, all the residue went backwards to the rest of the exhaust system. Because all right here, the copper looking dust. Oh, welcome to my reality.
I'm telling you,
Welcome. You're in the fancy AC.
I was sitting in Matt's office.
Oh.
It's so nice and there's AC. I'm
Aren't you-
walking here, man.
Why don't you grab the mic from my office?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, welcome to my world. I've been sweating bullets. I gotta put sharp rock in my hat to cool on my head. Ooh, and I'm still sweating running my eyes. Like I'm back home raising goats, going to the hills.
I had a meeting with Brad, so my meeting actually took a little bit longer than I expected. So
Bad news.
I'm here. What's the news?
We got some
It's
good.
still clogged up.
It's still clogged up?
Yeah.
PSI keeps going up.
No way.
So can you bring your thermal imager come up, please? Because
Yeah.
I need to see inside this. Because you can see it changing color right here.
Well, what do you mean it's still clogged up? Because
You rev it, it goes
Wherever
to
it goes to
6
4 psi.
you rev it goes to 4 psi? That's not right.
We look right here, your thermal imager.
Oh yeah, look.
It's burning.
It's burning. It's clogged already. So I want to take it off. I want to see inside of here. Cause listen to this.
Yeah, this could be clogged too.
Well, listen to this one. I can't hear no drum. I can't hear timbrel.
It's
This is
full.
deep bass.
It feels heavy.
Deep bass timbrel.
Uh-huh.
Rhythm.
Uh-huh.
But the good thing is
Deep
it
bass.
revs over 3,000 RPM now.
Okay.
Let me get in the car.
You know what, Robin?
Uh-huh. You know what I was thinking too is
We can disconnect it.
yes, but
You know, here's what I probably believe happened. So the catalytic converter went bad and it started disintegrating,
Yes.
and all that stuff, all this over here, got pushed into the muffler.
yep.
And then it clogged up the muffler.
Yes, sir. That's
That's
it.
probably what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because look all the crap that's coming out of the
Yep.
all this substrate that got
Yep.
that got destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I believe what happened, this catalytic converter, got damaged, and then all the stuff from the old, you see, it's really changing color.
Yep.
Would that damage it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hopefully it didn't.
Well, I don't think it's damaged already.
Yeah.
But if we don't fix the cause, this is gonna get damaged
Yes,
too.
sir.
I could feel the heat when I was revving it. It got really hot.
It got really hot.
I could feel the heat on my face. Yeah.
It's outside
Yeah.
the car.
Okay, let me get that thermal imager and then you
There
can
you go.
start it. Let me
There you
grab the thermal imager. Well, good. I'm glad we double checked this. I'm glad we did. Let's see. Yeah, fancy tool is coming out. Okay.
So this VVT block is also seems to be new.
So you installed the one that was in the car, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I mean, we'll drive it and see what happens.
Okay.
Because that doesn't look old.
Nope. And
But
one-
he probably got them online.
yeah. And,
And
one
you
of the
know
bolts
how-
are broken too.
One of the
One
bo-
of the bolts
Yeah.
is broken just
Broken,
like last
broken.
time.
just like the other one?
Yes.
It broke while you were
No,
removing
no,
it
no,
out?
no,
Or
no.
was
Wasn't
it
me.
broken
Wasn't
already?
me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Do you remember when you did it? It was one already broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Probably hit it.
Yes, sir.
You probably broke it and then just left the old one.
All right. Let me get up in the car.
Interesting.
Let me do my climb like I'm climbing the hills and the valleys.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Going up Mount Everest. Ooh. Yeah, because this feels empty. I mean, sounds empty.
All right, ready?
If you hit it hard enough, you can hear the stuff moving around. You hear it?
Yeah. Go ahead, start it.
Cranking up.
Yeah, so at idle, now there's a difference though. Don't rev it yet.
I'm not.
Matt, remember before we changed the catalytic converter, we didn't even rev it. When it was idling, it already went up to about 10 psi. Remember, it was almost gonna break my gauge.
Yeah.
So now at idle, it's good. So rev it. Rev it. Yeah, you see, so when we rev it now, it's going to about 5 psi. So, but before at idle, it already went up to about 10 psi. Rev it again. Yeah, that's not good. Now, if I use this, wait a
I
minute.
think you. Is there a cover arm in the front?
Oh my goodness. That's so embarrassing. Oh yeah, it's getting really hot.
Oh, yeah.
You see this, Matt?
How about towards the front? And then if you back up a lot and you view like back towards, yeah, like that. Red hot. Hot. Still hot. Oh,
I mean, there's definitely a temperature difference.
yeah.
There is a temperature difference.
Now what if you go into the muffler back here?
Oh, it's way cool.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
It's way cool.
And then you go back a little bit.
Over here.
To the pipe.
Oh yeah, it's way cool. Hold on, rev it. Rev it. Not enough exhaust is coming out. Rev it.
A little bit. It's hot.
Yeah, a little bit, but not enough.
Look what's
Rev
coming
it.
out. You see the stuff coming out?
Yeah, rev it. Yeah, there's stuff coming out of this. You see that? Rev it. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Hold on. You see the stuff?
Got in my eye.
I know. There's stuff coming. Yeah, like metal flakes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, you can come down, Robin.
All right, let me come down Mount Everest.
Dude, it looks like the rest of this exhaust needs to be changed. Well, here's the thing. We fixed a problem. Not the whole problem.
Yeah.
Because remember before, when we first started it at idle, we had about 10 psi on the exhaust system. So catalytic converter was completely clogged,
Falling apart.
and we saw it fell apart. So some of the stuff went into the exhaust.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that's how bad it got.
Really bad.
So now, Robin,
Yes, sir.
let's try an experiment. Now at this, I mean, I would change the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
This resonator needs to go, and the muffler. But is it the muffler that's completely clogged? Because although this sounds empty,
Yeah.
but that one sounds clogged.
Yep.
These parts, I mean, these bolts over here
Are
look really bad.
Yeah.
Because what I was gonna say is, can we heat these up and then undo them so we can disconnect the muffler from the exhaust system?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
You know, can we disconnect that there?
Yes.
Or maybe can we like drill a hole? Even if we drill a hole, it's not.
I already disconnected.
We might as well just disconnect it.
Yeah, I'll take my time disconnected.
You know,
Yeah.
can we disconnect this over here? Matt,
Yep.
come show this union here. Yeah, so if we can disconnect this,
Yep.
get the muffler out of the way,
Yep.
and then we're gonna start it to see how, you know,
How the
what kind of pressure we're gonna have on the
Yes,
exhaust.
Absolutely.
That way
Absolutely.
we can rule out a muffler problem.
Yes.
And then at that point, we're gonna call the customer and tell the customer, I mean, ideally it's better to just change the whole thing
Yes.
or just the muffler.
Yep.
I would recommend the whole thing,
Whole thing.
but I mean, he's probably not gonna be
Happy.
to hear that, but yeah, we
the
gotta
truth.
fix it properly,
Yes, sir.
you
I'm
know?
ready.
And then even when you rev it, I can hear that it sounds better with that VVT block replaced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Before you're revving, you're going 3,000 and it would drop.
yeah. It definitely sounds better, but we still have a restriction in
All
the
right.
exhaust.
Let
All
me
right.
take it out.
So my man Robin is gonna remove the muffler. We're not gonna show the process of removing the muffler. Once we get the muffler out, we'll bring you guys back up so we can start it again, and then we'll see what happens.
So now I'm gonna retest the exhaust again. I'm gonna crank it up and we're gonna see the gauge and see if the gauge is gonna go up or down. All right, now I'm gonna climb in the car. I'm gonna climb Mount Everest. You gotta make some noise, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no.
Good?
Yeah. You want to lift up this jump box cameraman, Matt? It is a weight. Now we're gonna hook it up. Hook up the live side first. Now we're gonna hook up the ground. Then we're gonna switch it on. Okay, we're locking it now. So now we're gonna climb back in the car. I'm gonna crank it up.
Alrighty.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
How is it now?
Rev it. Rev it hard.
How is it?
Again.
Huh?
Do it again. Make a little bit better.
A little bit better. So now I gotta loosen the other part of the exhaust and see it's supposed to come down much better now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna loosen the front and see. Now I'm gonna remove, since it came down a little bit, you guys could see I was in the car. So I'm gonna loosen the resonator here, since the muffler was a little bit clearer. Loosen the resonator up and then I'll bring you guys back up. So there it goes inside.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's start it up. What's the gauge now?
Go ahead.
What is it now?
Keep going, do it again. Alright, you're good.
How is it?
It's still going to about 6.
It's going to about 6?
Yeah.
Oh, shucks. Shouldn't be going up.
It
Should-
should be sitting at 1, right?
Yeah, it should be sitting at 1.
It's not.
No, it should be going at 6. No, it should be at 1 steady.
Yeah.
So we have a clock someplace.
All right, I just got back from my quick road trip, but Robin tells me that we still have excessive back pressure on the exhaust.
Yep.
So there's still a restriction.
Yes.
After disconnecting the muffler
Yep.
and the resonator,
Yep.
The gauge is still going up to about 5 psi?
Yeah.
Huh. So this catalytic converter must be restricted then.
Yeah.
Brad, did you hear this? Well, this thing over here, this catalytic converter is restricted. We still have about 5 psi.
Okay.
Well, we changed this. We changed the VVT, whatever, the VVT block.
Yep.
And we noticed once this is running, the catalytic converter is getting really hot. We put a gauge on it. When you rev it, it goes up to about 5 psi, which means there's a restriction here. So we disconnected the muffler to see if the restriction was at the muffler. Same thing, right?
Same thing.
You disconnected here,
Yeah.
same thing.
Same thing.
So the catalytic converter that we got is clogged. It's not completely clogged, but I mean, clogged enough, yeah. While it's running, we should at least have 1 psi max on a good
talking
one.
with Rob, so you don't think anything up further up in front of the cat would be causing any kind of back pressure?
I don't think so.
Robin was kind of
Well,
suspecting
it's
it could
behind
be-
the cat, so
Yeah.
there's something blocking it after the cat. Because if it's coming out, that
Uh-huh.
cage won't move, right?
Yeah, well, the thing is, from here up,
Yeah.
it's just a regular manifold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is there another? I don't think there's
The
another.
manifold and there's carbon also built up in the intake.
Yeah, we taken the intake off, there was a bunch of carbon in there.
You mean the intake or the exhaust?
Intake.
But the intake shouldn't do anything to
no,
this.
No,
Yeah.
not really, no.
But once the catalytic converter is out, up there is just a manifold,
Just
right?
manifold,
Just
correct.
exhaust manifold.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's no like those like preheat catalysts in between. Yeah. We got a defective part. So we gotta call Napa. So Brad, you need to call Napa. Talk to Zach. Yeah. Just tell him we got a cat. Let's see, what brand was this?
I think it's theirs.
The Napa brand?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to try a different brand.
Because it's even burning.
Yeah.
Follow this bridge right here.
You see? Yeah, this is definitely a like it's
The purple already.
it's like this coloring too fast. All right.
Okay.
All right, Brad, make a phone call.
Making phone call.
Tell them which one we got and let's get a different one.
Oh,
All right, so actually, Robin, can you start it? Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
You probably need this. Let me get in
I
here.
don't even have
Where's-
glasses.
Where's the glasses? Is there one there?
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
No, is that gonna be exhaust?
This is the thing about aftermarket parts. This is why I don't like aftermarket parts. You know, these parts can kind of make you chase your tail sometimes. We worked on a Toyota Camry here a couple of days ago. We put a charcoal canister on it, kind of same thing. You guys will see that video when it comes out, but yeah, the owner put the charcoal canister on the car himself, but he kept chasing his tail. Why the issue was the canister that he replaced. It was a dormant part. All right, go ahead, start it. And loud. Rev it. Rev it. Rev it. Rev it. Yeah, all right. Turn it up. Yeah. Yeah.
So it should be only going to like 1, right? Even when you fully.
Yeah, even when you fully step, it shouldn't be going past 5. Like 1.5 is normal. But anything above that indicates a restriction. Yeah, so we have to take this off, send it back, and get a different one. So we got a defective part. All right, guys. What?
I said once again another messed up
Yeah,
aftermarket.
aftermarket part. Yeah, that's. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these parts we're getting nowadays, because these parts can really throw you for a loop.
Yeah, it does. Trust me.
Yeah. All right, Robin. Well, I'm gonna go talk to the customer.
Right.
I gotta explain to the customer what happened.
Yeah.
Man, my ears.
Yeah, that's the exhaust.
Dang. I gotta talk. Should have had some earplugs on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to the customer. Tell the customer what happened. We have to get another one. So, Robin, you can go ahead and remove it.
Yeah, cool.
We'll get another one and then we'll put it on. So we're gonna upload this video today Be on the lookout for the last part, which will be part 3. It's probably going to be very short.
Okay.
We will make part 3 once we get the other catalytic converter. We'll put it on. You can already put the rest of the exhaust system back.
Okay.
Although we saw a little bit of, I guess there were some metal particles coming out of the muffler.
Yeah.
But I guess that wasn't enough to like really cause a big restriction. All right, good job, brother.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. So we're gonna let the customer know, you know, bad aftermarket cat. We have to get another one. Hopefully the other one. I don't think he wants to put an OEM one. I'm gonna recommend OEM, but yeah, it's up to the customer to decide. We tell the customer what quality parts we recommend and why, and then the customer decides. So we'll get another catalytic converter, and then we'll bring you guys back up. Thanks for being here. Cameraman Matt, thanks for being behind the camera. Comments, questions, criticism, leave them in the comment box. See you on the next one.